Okay, so I'm trying to revive my energy. Can barely move. I'm so exhausted. Just taking care of my 5 ESA emotional support animal bunnies is a full-time job, and I'm realizing that more and more. Can't get rid of them. They're members of my family. The love is too deep, too great to let any of them go. I'm very grateful for them. They're very therapeutic. They have special healing qualities, very intelligent and trainable, and all good things. And their poops are even used as fertilizer to grow better, glorious gardens. So I have to say, I have to be look at things, shift my perspective from thinking that all this mess is a bunch of crap. But it's actually, the crap can be utilized, and is beneficial in many ways. So anyway, here I am trying to recover, and I this is the last time I'm asking for birthday blessings in forms of however you can to support, be it monetary, be it, which I'm not ashamed to ask for because I will explain to you in a minute, be it prayer and be it blessings, but I really am needing some help financially. I'm overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, underrepresented, misrepresented, and I am recovering also from a lot of losses and scams. In fact, on my birthday, there was I think it's been my third scam or so. I can't even count how many times I've been scammed. Ended up being duped into signing a contract that's fictitious and depositing a check that I found out was fraudulent after the bank had decided to close down the entire account, which was not my doing. It was a wrongdoing on the scammer's part, and the bank is giving up on me, and I don't have a bank account anymore. So, also am in an income crisis. The tea is not paying off right now, and I'm trying to just afford inventory. I'm trying to find another place to stay. The verbal abuse has been unbearable, and night after night of lack of sleep has compounded. It's affecting my health, my longevity, my life, my livelihood. I am going to be sharing an in-depth letter from my doctor, therapist Dr. Kirch, which is a much more detailed version. His first letter regarding this verbal abuse I've been coping with and death threats was dated January 2023, a year ago, and prior to that, it had been going on for months and months and months. So this is unethical, and I'm sorry to have to say that yes, I, for a variety of reasons, am needing to relocate. And one of them I have to say is fleeing persecution. And you wouldn't think you would have to living in America in 2024, but it's been inevitable, and I have done my best to cope with it, but I'm realizing that I just have to get away from these people, and if I can figure out who they are, then I will turn them in. But I have filed police reports and complaints, and I am documenting this. But best thing to do is to change environments anyway, because I've had no support from my career either. I had to cancel the show at the Wrong Number Bar. It was a solo act show. Worked very hard to prepare for it, and it was going to pay a small amount, which is not as much as I have made with shows and should be making. But I was grateful to be able to share my passion for performing music, and also they were giving me a small payment for it. And I don't have that payment. I'm in the negative with that because safety concerns. I couldn't even perform because for one, concerned about safety. There was a security guard there even, and the police department was responding. And also, I don't feel comfortable performing here, and there's no support for my music either. And I found that very sad. Ben Brunson, Garfield Brownson, back in Svenska now, he had no support for his music either. He struggled just to afford his insulin and for his diabetes. And I know a lot of hospitalizations this year. It's been a very hard time for many people too. I know that. I'm sharing this not for false sympathy, not for people being ashamed, but to garner support, advocacy, and be able to be honest about my true story. And scam after scam after scam, hospitalization. I'm recovering from so much out here, and the least people can do here is be respectful and stop hating on me and patronizing me and judging me and excommunicating me and slamming the door in my face. And I went over to just trying to use the Wi-Fi and buy a drink with the money that I did have the other day, and I was told I was blacklisted and not allowed in there. And I was testing perfumes in a store locally here, and they said I couldn't use the testers anymore. I had to get the hell out, and I was not welcome, even though I purchased gifts there, and all I said was good things. I even brought them flowers. How many people do that? I did my best here. I have supported the homeless. This blanket here is one of the only ones I have. I've given my blankets away. I have given everything I can. I've, even invited strangers, homeless people needing help here, and done the best I possibly can to help them. I have given, bought meals with money that I could barely afford to feed myself. And now that I'm in that place again, I don't have enough money to buy my food. I'm grateful for the food stamps, the ABT, that the government supplies through disability, which I'm on for my mental illness diagnosis. So that's where I'm at, and I hope you'll feel encouraged, not forced, and not ashamed, nothing negative, but be able to provide some support. And this, not just because it's my birthday, but it just also happens to be that I'm needing a refund for my birthday, which was May 17th, but it doesn't really matter, when it was. I didn't really feel that it was, I got a chance to celebrate or thank you to everybody who did and who gave birthday blessings and gifts, but I really would appreciate some extra help, and also just in time for my birthday to celebrate that, and recovering, needing support in many ways, and I appreciate your encouragement as well. That's also a form of support, with resources, with connections. Trying to be able to relocate, considering Wilmington. I don't know anybody there right now. I need help getting connected. If you have friends there, if we are friends, if you have friends, I would like to be able to branch out and meet the right people. When I go to New York, I would like to be able to have connections there, and other places too. Be going to Florida as well. But being able to also considered for projects, for talent work. I've got plenty to offer, and I have not even been cast in a student film that's non-paid and non-union, and I'm not even with a union, but I've never gotten cast in a student film here, and I have auditioned countless times. I'm not trying to complain, I'm being honest. I have gotten 2 or 3 projects. One is, majority were industrial and very low budget, and I have overworked, just trying to update my materials, trying to contact, get representation, overtime on self-tapes and auditions. It is unbelievable how much manual labor I have put into it, and I have a passion for it. It's been a labor of love, but it's no longer love if it was taken away from my life and I can't get any callbacks or any projects here. If you can help me have opportunities to get projects, I promise I will do my best to do it justice if it's the right fit for all of us. But, I've just been out of the loop and spinning my wheels, and I can't get other representation either. I don't know if it's discrimination or what it is, but it's just nobody's giving me the time of day, and I have had rejection over rejection. I really am about to give up. I've felt about to give up on life too. Thankfully, I have my faith and my loved ones to remind me that there's hope and to keep going. But I would have given up now. Thanks to my bunnies, they've helped me overcome so much, including not giving up on life and not being destructive of life. So those are the blessings. I'm trying to count mine, even though I'm feeling very, very limited and trapped and yeah, been living in a lack, just trying to survive, starving artist mode. So I really appreciate your care, your consideration, and empathy, not true empathy, not false sympathy. And whether or not you can relate, I hope that you can understand and try your best to. And thank you for all my loved ones. You know who you are, and I'm sorry I've been out of touch. I'm sorry I've been hard to reach. I really have been struggling so much on my own, and I'm grateful to be able to find my voice again after feeling numb and closing up after all the abuse and the trauma. It's been hard for me to even find my voice, and so thank you. And trying to get now back to recovery mode and being able to focus on health and healing and recovering financially. But sometimes we all need help, and it's not a political viewpoint. It's more than that. There's more to it than that. We all need help sometimes, whether it's a hand up or a hand up, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. We just have to ask the right people and resources, and I'm doing my best to, and I'm grateful to have in advance for that support. If you're able to help, I really appreciate it. My loved ones appreciate it, and has a ripple effect. I'll share more soon, and thank you.